Hi, this is DarkFox127 and welcome to a channel update. It's been quite some time since I did one of these, but with a lot of the changes and questions surrounding my channel, I thought it was about time I did one. So I've decided that I want to go over a lot of my old tutorials, as I've mentioned time and time again, and I've yet to do it. And I also want to go ahead and create some new stuff for topics I haven't covered and topics that people have been sort of commonly quite regularly asking me for, whether that be my website's contact form or any other means of communication. So I want to go ahead and cover all that shortly. Excuse me. First up, I want to mention a new mod that I'm releasing. It's not Caranthir Tower Reborn, don't worry. It's something smaller, and it's just called Frost Mammoths. So it also includes Frost Giants, which is like a little add-on. But what the main file for the mod does is just replace some of the vanilla Frost Mammoths in the game with some Frost versions. So they're nice white furred, thanks to X-Ray Cat's free game textures. They look really cool. So he's already got a mod which is called Frost Giants, and that also puts mammoths in, and it only goes ahead and makes sort of new camps in different areas, whereas mine will replace some of the vanilla ones in only the colder regions. So you'll see a nice variety of Frost Mammoths walking around, which is really awesome. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check it out. I'm hoping to have a couple of videos up by Shinji and Nozzy very soon, so they'll be doing a full sort of spotlight for that, which is awesome. And that's pretty much it for Frost Mammoths. My topics here, I've got a few things I want to cover, quite a bit. Morskom Estate is the other thing. I've put a nice lengthy read on my website, a nice article if you will, regarding why Morskom Estate won't be getting updated anymore by either me or Eleonora. And just the long story short, basically we're having a lot of issues with it crashing in the creation kit. I think we might have pushed it a bit too far, and quite frankly there's not an awful lot that we wanted to do with it anyway. It was mainly just a few fixes here and there, which are nothing major. So unfortunately, for the time being at least, Morskom Estate is not going to be receiving any updates. It's kind of finished, and it's in a damn good enough state, to be honest anyway. The other thing is Caranthir Tower. You'll notice I've been doing a lot of live streaming, which again I'll mention in a moment. It's coming along quite well. I'm not going to give a release date for that, because that would just put pressure on me to finish it. It'd make me rush it, and if I didn't meet the release date, it'll all be just a stupid mess. I like to get my mod done, do a trailer for it, announce a date, give it a few days, and give people a chance to know it's on the way. So I'm not going to give a release date. I'm not even going to give a rough amount of time. But you can follow me on the Twitch streams with that. But yeah, it's coming along, and it's going to be awesome, hopefully. So regarding Twitch streaming, that's what you'll notice I've mainly been doing on my channel, with the exception of a couple of videos regarding the creation kit updates. If you don't know about those, or you're having any trouble, you can go and check those out. I'll leave the links in the description. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of Twitch streaming, and the reason is that I've been mainly modding and not doing tutorials. So rather than have nothing on my channel at all for like a fair few months, I figured I can mix the two together. I can give a lot of sort of hints, tips, tricks and such regarding the creation kit while actually working on Caranthir Tower, and at the same time people can get a early glimpse at the mod and a good idea of how to do some of the stuff that I do. So, gotta go big with the mugs. Can't have a small cup of tea anymore. So yeah, but I will be getting round to doing new tutorials now and covering a lot of old ones, which is good. And in regards to that, you might have noticed the intro for this video, and you'll soon notice the outro. It's a brand new intro. It's all kind of nice and polished. It looks a bit more modern, or at least it does in my opinion. That's kind of what I've been aiming for with new intros, and it just gives it the nice look that I really want all my videos to have. You'll notice that it was blue as well, so all the background, and it's because I'm going to be color coding my content, so you'll easily be able to see, without even reading anything, just a glance at my video collection, you'll be able to know sort of what you're about to look at, what you're watching. So it's going to be blue for channel updates, red for my traditional tutorials, and it's going to be the Twitch purple for like Twitch streams. So hopefully that's going to be pretty interesting. Excuse me. I am recovering from a cold. I've been ill the past like 4 days, so the bad throat's kind of been setting in. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to cover. So it just gives you an overview of what's going on. I am still modding Skyrim. I don't have any plans to stop really yet. I said that Caranthir Tower would be my last major project even, and that probably still holds true. After that I'll do some other small things. The other thing actually that I haven't mentioned is the chicken reborn. Yeah, I am sticking with that. I'm going to call it the Chicken Reborn. So if you don't know already, I made a mod called the Chicken. It wasn't very successful. It was a kind of mashed together scripting, a bit of a bodge, but it's your own little chicken that you can have. Although you're not really his master, it's kind of the other way around. And he does all kinds of funny stuff, so it's a very entertaining mod. And what happened after that is I decided to redo it. So I did the Chicken Returns. It got featured on GameSpot, which was really awesome. And if you haven't seen that, then I recommend that you go and check that out. Again, I'll leave the link in the description. And I will remember all the links this time. But now I'm going to do the Chicken Reborn, because I've done a way better mesh for him. And I've got some great ideas. And that's like another little project that I'm working on. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I'm doing, everything that I've got planned. And if you're watching this video at the time that it's recorded, then go ahead and check out Frost Mammoths. And that is it. So please leave comments in the comment section below if you've got anything to add. Any sort of recommendations for tutorials would be fantastic. You can go ahead and check out my social media. I'm mainly on Facebook, and I do a lot of automated stuff for Twitch and Google+, but I don't really focus on the Google+. So the Facebook's where you'll catch a lot of it, and my website is where you'll find a lot of information. I am going to be updating new images of Caranthir Tower Reborn, as well as a lot of other stuff. That's sort of the other thing I've got left that I really need to overhaul again, is the website, just to match up with all the new presentation. And that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.